Please stay still. Please. Okay. Thank you. Hi everyone, it has been a hot minute since I've been on YouTube and filmed a YouTube video, so I decided to film one today. I got my lucky UCF necklace on, my sweater from Flying Colors Apparel, and I'll get to them a little bit later in the video. Today I really wanted to talk to you guys about my college decision process and why I chose UCF altogether. I mean, you could have already, if you guys knew me and everything. Oh my god, can you guys tell that I haven't filmed a YouTube video in a while? Like, I can't talk. I have so much to catch you guys up on. Like, it has been a month or maybe a month and a half since I put out like a full YouTube video, not including those shorts that I did. Oh my goodness. Okay, so where to start? I guess we'll just get right into it then. Why I chose UCF. I have my college board pulled up here so I can see like all the other universities that I applied to and sent my SAT scores to and everything. Ultimately, I didn't know the University of Central Florida existed before I came to Florida for volleyball nationals my junior year of high school. It was more of like a butterfly effect situation. If I hadn't won a bid with my volleyball team to come to nationals and we didn't end up coming to Orlando, Florida, I would have never went to UCF because I never knew it was a campus or even an option for me. I really had my mind set on being an education major and going to the College of New Jersey because they have a really great education program there. At the time, I was a part of this like teaching assistant program at my high school. So, I don't know what's happening here. This is weird. Sorry, my computer just like glitched. But basically, yeah, we came down for volleyball nationals, and then after a day of playing, being in the tournament, my parents were like, there's a campus nearby, we should check it out. And I was like, okay, sure, we'll go back to the hotel, get settled, and then we'll go to this campus called the University of Central Florida. I was just like, okay, whatever, as long as we get to go to Disney afterwards like we planned. Overall, I did take a tour of campus, and I remember the exact moment that it just clicked for me. I was on Memory Mall, which is the little open field with all the classroom buildings on the side on the UCF main campus, and it was around like sunset time, so the sky was beautiful, and I will say Florida skies are something different. Like, if you just look at the clouds outside my window right now, sorry for my dirty screen and everything, but it's unreal. I don't know if that's just like the out-of-state in me talking about Florida, but I don't know, the skies just hit different. They were talking about all the different classroom buildings and all the different services that UCF offers for its students, like career services, the health and wellness department, and everything like that. Excuse me. Where we were sitting was like Hammock City, and on that little ledge at the beginning of Memory Mall, looking out at the field, it just clicked in my head. I was like, this is actually a really nice university, and I kind of just fell in love with it. I don't even know how to really explain it besides just it clicking in my head saying like, I need to apply here, I need to go here. I was like, okay, I'll look into their education program. On my way home and on my way back to the hotel, I started looking at all those brochures that they give me, because like when you're on a campus tour, you get so much paperwork and like these folders and stuff. So I got all this oh my god, please don't fall. So I got all this paperwork and everything, and then I saw one of the top 5 majors at UCF was hospitality management. So I decided to look more into that. Ultimately, it kind of caught my attention when I went on Rosen's main website. I took a look at their statistics and everything, because I guess like that was really important to me at the time. Right now, I'm thinking back to it and be like, I was such a nerd looking at all these percentages and stuff. Do your research, it does help. I saw this number that said like 97% of students get a job within a month of graduating. That kind of sold me. It also sold my parents, because they're like, oh yeah, you have much more opportunity with this than teaching. And I'm like, so did you not have faith in me when I was like about to be an education major? Thanks, mom and dad. No, I'm kidding. They love me. They support me in anything that I do, and I'm so thankful for them. But it was a tough decision because it wasn't part of the plan, and I kind of had to change gears all of a sudden, because for almost all of my high school life, and since I was little too, teaching and being a teacher was always kind of a dream of mine. And maybe I'll be able to get a degree in that as well as like a backup. But for now, I really haven't regretted my decision of being a hospitality management major. I think if there's anything you can learn from like my experience with the college decision process is keep an open mind and make sure that you do the research for all the universities that you're interested in and that you potentially want to pursue your academic future at, because you never really know if something can just change your mind like that. Like financially speaking too, I think my parents were really on board with UCF because the out-of-state tuition was basically the same as like in-state tuition for Rutgers if I had stayed in-state back in New Jersey. And now that I moved down to Florida, like I'm in my Florida house right now, so I get in-state tuition for UCF now, so I'm saving even more money. Because it was rolling admissions, I kind of procrastinated on my application a little bit and didn't submit it until a little bit late. And I got waitlisted early March, and then I got my official acceptance online and my acceptance letter in the mail too. Kind of shocked that they like mailed that to me and had it online at the same time. But I got that on March 30th, which was only a few days ago, to be honest, for me at least. Depends when this video comes out for you guys. But I got waitlisted. I'm pretty sure it was because I applied so late. I sent everything in, and ultimately I called admissions almost every day because I was like, I need an answer, I need an answer, I need an answer. So I finally got that answer and I got in. It never hurts to ask when you'll necessarily get an answer, because I know sometimes some colleges require like the down payment or the acceptance fee and stuff like that early on. For the other universities that I sent my scores to, let me see. Every time I go on College Board, I'm like, oh my goodness, I have not been on this website in a hot minute. And the only reason like I go on this website is always to like send my SAT scores. Okay, before we segue into like other colleges that I applied to, I want to talk about Flying Colors Apparel, which is where I got this really comfy cropped sweatshirt from. I actually did a little post on my Instagram for them if you guys want to check that out. They sent me 3 outfits and they're all beautiful. One's a business casual little dress. Another is like a cute little gingham print dress that I got from their boutique section, and then there's this UCF cropped sweater that is so comfy and I have been wearing it around the house all the time. Flying Colors Apparel has a lot of cute outfits to represent a lot of different universities. They also have customizable options so that you can put your university logo on any of their boutique items. They also answer their DMs really quickly, so if you DM them at Flying Colors Apparel on Instagram, they are very quick to respond. So definitely check out all their really cute items, and you can possibly be repping your university in a cute, comfy, business casual, and trendy outfit. Feel free to use my code MAGICALKathy for 15% off of your order. Let me know what you get in the comments below. Their products are absolutely amazing. The business casual full dress is one of my favorites, and I even wore it to one of the Rosen panels. I believe that video is up on the Rosen College YouTube channel. I'll link it in the description. I applied to the University of Central Florida. I applied to Towson University, and Towson was actually my first acceptance, and I was like, okay, I'll just go here, because I was so done with the stress of applying to colleges. And once I got into Towson, I'm like, okay, I'm set. Like, this is the school that I'm gonna go to. I'm done. It's much more difficult than that because I had to do more research and I had to figure out what I necessarily wanted to do besides just going to college, because it's not just your academic future, it's your professional future. You want to make sure that you're choosing something right and that fits to you. I applied to Siena College too. I don't know why. I think because it was in New York and it was like close, I felt this connection to it. I didn't even visit it. I got so many like letters and stuff from that college, and I was like, why not apply? So I did. But it was a private school, private college, and I guess that wasn't so appealing to my parents, so they were always like, don't go there. And I'm not trying to shame any of these universities that I didn't pick, because everyone has their own path. So like, I don't necessarily have the same path as someone who really would have had a great opportunity at Siena College. So I don't want anyone to take this as like, you have to go to UCF. Like, you guys make your own college decision. I just wanted to share my narrative and like my journey with everything. Of course, I applied to Rutgers because that was in-state and that was kind of like a safe school for me. I don't know, nothing really appealed to me about it. I guess everyone I knew from high school was gonna go there, and I didn't really want to go through high school again with the same people. I kind of wanted a fresh start, and UCF was able to give that to me. Fun fact, I was actually the only person from my graduating class that committed to UCF. So I was like, I get to start over. I get to completely reinvent myself. And I mean, I didn't completely reinvent myself, but I was able to be more extroverted. I was able to tap into my true personality and not have to be worried about these people that I grew up with judging me for changing myself for the better. I also applied to, I also applied to Monmouth University. I don't know. I feel like that was more of a safe school for me because I just wanted to get in. I did get into Rutgers. I got into Monmouth. I got into Siena. I got into TCNJ. I got into Towson. I don't think I got rejected at all, but I did withdraw my application from University of Maryland. I applied and then I visited the campus and I didn't really like it. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna withdraw my application. I don't know if I would have gotten in, but I don't think I ultimately would have chosen to go to that school anyway. It's a great school though. It is. It's an amazing school. And I know some people from my high school committed there, so I hope they're doing well. But it just didn't appeal to me, and I'm so glad that I chose UCF in the end. I also was in the works of like talking to some coaches about playing for a D3 school at one point, but then other times I was like, do I really want to play volleyball in college? Like, I'm not gonna do this professionally. I honestly had to face the fact that I wasn't as good as like D1 players, so I would rather just play recreation or intramural for fun while taking my classes and focus more on my academics and everything. Yeah, that's my story, guys. That's my college decision story. I don't know if it's the most interesting one, but I mean, I ended up going to a university that in the beginning I didn't even know existed, which, by the way, I have so much swag for. Literally on my shelf, I have this like first year experience water bottle. I have my UCF scrunchies everywhere. I got this little pom-pom here that I got from being on the O team. My supervisor sent this to everyone and I thought this was the cutest thing ever. Yeah, I have so much UCF merch. Even the hat back here and the hat right up there. It all says UCF, and honestly, I haven't regretted choosing UCF as my school, my home, you know? A lot of people have been commenting on my Good Luck Freshie video. What can help my chances of getting into UCF? Okay, so first of all, visit our admissions page. I'll link that in the description below. You have to see the requirements, see if you fit. Obviously, SAT score is important, but it's not as important as just showing your true potential and what you could contribute to UCF and what you could gain out of UCF and putting that into your essay, making sure that you show those admissions people that you have potential. If you do have any other questions about UCF and everything, feel free to put them in the comments. I'm always answering comments on my own time because I don't have to be like in front of a camera and look nice for that. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and give this video a big thumbs up. Peace out, kings and queens. Woo!